Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. This morning, I'm not going to really tell you a story, but instead I want to talk to you a little bit more about the shofar that we got a chance to meet a little bit this morning with our song. I brought my shofar today, too. I know Cantor has her shofar. So one of the things that the song taught us this morning was that the shofar can make all kinds of different sounds. And when Rosh Hashanah comes and when the new year comes, we use the shofar to make all kinds of different sounds. Some of them are sort of short and choppy and fast, and some of them are really long and slow and loud. And one of the things that's fun to do when you listen to the shofar is to try to imagine what those different sounds sound like and what feelings they give us. Sometimes the shofar can sound happy and excited, and sometimes it can sound a little bit sad. Sometimes it can sound very energetic, and sometimes it can feel a little bit sleepy. There are some things in the real world that can sound like a shofar that the shofar can sound like too. Sometimes the shofar sounds almost like a trumpet that's announcing that a queen or a king is coming into the room. Sometimes the shofar can sound like if you're driving down the street and you hear a siren of an ambulance or a police car that's coming to help somebody that needs help. Sometimes the shofar can sound like that too. You hear that? Have you heard a siren that sounds like that sometimes? And sometimes we can make the shofar sound like a phone that's ringing when we're getting ready to get a very important call that we have to pay attention to. The shofar can make all kinds of different sounds, but all of these different sounds are designed to get us into a special kind of mood. Just like when we're out in the world and we hear the phone ring, or we hear a siren coming, or we hear the sound of special music that tells us that someone important is arriving. All of those sounds are designed to make our hearts and our feelings get us ready to pay attention to the world around us, because all of those sounds are supposed to alert us to the fact that something important is about to happen. Maybe it means we have to get ready to take a call from somebody that we love or someone that needs help. Maybe it means to pay attention to the people around us or the vehicles and the streets around us to make sure that people that need help can get help and that everyone can get to where they're trying to get to. All of these sounds are designed to wake up our brains and our hearts to make sure that we get ready and pay attention, because that's what this time on the calendar is asking us to do too. When Rosh Hashanah rolls around, when a new year starts, all of us are supposed to do the same thing, to start paying attention in a new way, to start getting ourselves ready, to start doing the kind of things we need to do to make our classrooms and our families, our homes and our neighborhoods, the kind of place where people who need help can get help, the place where when someone gets hurt or is sad, we can help them with our words and our feelings. And when all of us can be the best kinds of kids and grown-ups and teachers that we know how to be. And the first step in doing that work is to start paying attention. So just like Cantor said, I want to invite you to start paying attention to what the moon looks like at night. I want you to start paying attention to what the seasons are doing. It still feels really, really hot and summery in Houston, but before long, it's going to start cooling off as the school year starts and the new Jewish year starts. All of these things in the world outside are designed to get us to start paying attention, to get ready for the important things that are coming. We're not quite there yet, but when we get there, I want to wish all of you a great new year that's full of sweetness and happiness. And I know that all of us in this new year are going to be the best kinds of us we know how to be. Shabbat Shalom.